Hello and welcome back to Foundry. In our last episode, we set up some power by drilling for ignium up there, or mining for ignium, and shipping it down to our 3 platforms. We also expanded our science production a little bit, so we have 2 machines making Science Pack 1, and then 2 machines researching the Science Pack 1 stuff. We just unlocked Science Pack 2, so that's what we're going to work on today. Before we do that, or before we jump into that at least, let's take a look at what else we might want to make with just Science Pack 1. Maybe the ladders, not really feeling it, but we could do that. We could also just do these containers. Well, we should just do a bunch of stuff, actually, because we're gonna have some time to work on Science Pack 2, because I suspect the recipe for that is different, as I'm pretty sure the recipe for this Science Pack 1 was different. So I also tweaked the sound again, one more time. Hopefully it's a little bit better, or good enough, with the machine sounds and the smelter sounds, things like that. Hopefully the balance is better. And then finally, someone mentioned that I should just connect the platforms, and then I'll have to have 1 or fewer, anyway, power generators. And they are correct. The reason I haven't is because, well, that one's quite a bit ways up there, and this one here is still a bit apart, and connecting them is basically twice the amount of work with the platforms in terms of just laying the platforms than it is to disconnect the belt. We should set the belts over there where I need them. So for now, until we figure out exactly what we want to do, it doesn't make that much of a difference to me to have them be separate. So yes, it's more of these, but they run at the efficiency, or they run at the level, as far as I can tell anyway, as they actually need to. So they're not burning more than they need to. Not that we really need all the fuel we have anyway. So let's take a look at that recipe for Science Pack 2 and see what it entails. If I can remember how to do that. There we are. Let's see. Science Pack 2. 6 conveyors and 12 building blocks. Alright, so conveyors are all xenoferrite. 2 xenoferrite plates plus 1 machinery part, which is also xenoferrite. And then building blocks are xenoferrite plates and technum rods. So we're going to need quite a bit of stuff. So I think we should start by making a few assemblers just so we can look at the rates on the recipes instead of having to do it kind of all based on the handcrafting time, which is not going to be comparable to what we have here. Or what we have in the machines, I should say. So there's some point, in my opinion, in doing that when... Wait, this isn't even an output. And when we don't have the stuff to do it anyway. Or we don't have the way to measure it properly anyway. Let's go over here and walk across the belt. Yeah, I'd make this walk across here a little less treacherous, but it's fine. That's not the good one. That's the good one. There we go. And we're going to definitely need at least 3, so I guess we could just make... Why do I keep pressing the wrong buttons? Jeez, Wally. Okay. You definitely need at least 3 assemblers. Let's just go ahead and make 3 assemblers. And we just finished that research for containers already. Why don't we just do ladders and things? We'll just do them all if we have the time and inclination. Drill speed actually might not be a bad idea either. So starting at the end, we want to make the same amount we're making over here, which is 2 per minute times 2. So that's 4 per minute. These make 2 per minute, so we'll have 2 of these. They each need 12 belts and 24 foundations, so we can take a look at those. Belts are going to be made at, sorry, it's 12 per minute belts. 12 belts are made at 40 per minute, so one of these will easily provide enough for 2 of those, plus plenty for me to have in a box, because we could actually store some in a box. We do have the 1 small logistic container, and that way I don't have to handcraft those types of things. And then finally, 24 building blocks. Actually, you know what? I think this is the exact same recipe as it was in the previous version. Building blocks, 24 per minute. That means that you will make... Oops, over here. You will make plenty, because we're only going to need 48 to match the other science. So we'll have plenty to put in a box as well. And that's darn near a full belt speed anyway, because the belts are 160. So we really only need 1 of these, 1 of those, and 2 of those. At least for now. We can always ramp up production later, but for now. So let's take these down, and we'll make some space for this. We're going to probably need to mine more... oh, wait, we also need one for the... I forgot. For the machinery parts to make for the belts. So we do need at least one more. Another spot to make this stuff at, I think we'll make it over here. On this side of this belt. Somewhere in this area. I think that's fine. Just make a big platform here. And another bit of platform over here if I had the stuff for it. Which I don't. I don't at all. Now, only if we had an assembler that could make these things for us. And I'm also low on Technum rods for some reason. Okay, so the final product here is going to be coming out this way to these two research what are they called? Research servers. So we need to have two making these. Maybe we should do it like here and here and make the floor a little bit bigger. Like that. Do the same kind of thing where we have the belts in the middle. And then we could have... So there's going to be two things coming in. One thing going out. Maybe I should push these up one more. To here. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have... actually, let's make a handful of belts, too. We'll have a belt coming this way to collect these, and then it'll turn around and go this way onto that belt to be loaded into there. We'll need a few second lane loaders for that also. There's our ladders. Let's do another something. That drill speed might be good, even though we hopefully aren't going to mine drill a whole lot. We'll have another belt coming this way, and then we'll have a third belt coming this way. Let's see. So for the I think what we'll do is one of the machines will be right here. It'll be making... This one is what we'll use to make the floor pieces. Because we already have the Technum right here. And so we can just split it, because we have splitters now too, and run it right alongside the machine to feed it in. Or in front of, but I think the side's probably better in this case. And then we're going to have to bring xenoferrite plates in, and I think we'll bring those across somehow. Maybe even across here. Well, then maybe I do want the Technum in front. We can always do second lane loaders too. Maybe we just do second lane loaders for the Technum. Bring the xenoferrite across. Because what I'm thinking is we have you could go right here, and you'll be the belts. And you need, by the way, 20 machinery parts. And so we can do another assembler over here. I gotta get the center underneath. We'll have those over here, and then they could pass across. To make those. And they make 40, we only need 20, which is fine. Eventually we could always double this, double that, and double those, and then we'd have twice as much science. And we'd have to double, of course, the blue science too, but... Or the blue? Is it blue? Green? Whatever color that is. Blue, it's blue. These look like green dots here, but it's definitely blue there. Okay, so let's see. We need lots of belts. Lots and lots and lots of belts. So that means we need lots and lots and lots of xenoferrite. We also need some more floor platforms, probably. So maybe I should get the belts going first. We should also think about that, though. Where to put the boxes at to take the surplus for both things. So if one of them is going this way, Maybe this one should come this way then. Because we can put the box out here. And then the one from this way can just go into a box back here. And that would be okay, I think. So, xenoferrite plates are here. We're going to want to split this, so we need to make a splitter. That needs electronic components, which means we need techno. And I fell. I might need to smelt some more techno. So I have a little bit more on hand. And I do need to clean my toolbar up still. I have not yet done that. I guess I could have done this and just go and hook it to the belt just for a matter of order. But I just spent probably more technum than I picked up. Maybe not quite, but making the stuff. Okay, back to the splitter idea. I want to break this here. Put that in place. We just learned how to make conveyor balancers. How do they work? We know how to make those work. Take this out some distance that I don't know. And then this can come in right through here. To there. You'll be there. I went too far. That's okay, we'll pick those up. That's the good part. We can just pick them up. 1, 2. Okay, you're down. And then slope up. And just do it down here. Okay. You go like that. Excellent. We need a bunch of loaders. And that exhausts me of all my materials. As it does. I might even need another one of these yet. In which case I'll actually have to move this. Or I could potentially shift these back by one and have them connected to the... Yeah, I could do that. Let's do this. Intake. 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 I am going to need more floors, too. We need more stuff. Why did you save up? Oh yeah, you need those. Oops, I just dumped a bunch of xenoferrite plates in there. And there, too. And, yeah, we're not keeping up at all. Okay. Let's do this. Make another smelt. I can't make another smelter. This way will work a little bit better once I get another smelter up and running. Because I can do a little bit more here. I'll need two. I need one loader and a smelter. You're just going to keep draining that dry. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't have enough plates for this. Guess I should have thought about that a little bit better, but on the other hand, can't be asked. I do like that. I don't think it did this before. Maybe it did. How the ramps don't have the part filled in underneath unless they're on the ground. Kind of a nice idea or nice change. Or maybe they did and I'm just not remembering, because like some of those do, but they're touching the ground there, so that makes sense. Maybe they always did and I just forgot. That could be too. It's definitely not going to be enough smelting of plates. Because I can't even get any because they're all gone. I mean, I could hoover them up, but... No, maybe I should turn this off, actually, for a little while. Let it get backed up a little bit. And I could really, really use some more stuff to make another smelter. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. I mean, we do know that we're going to need to have 40 plus... I didn't actually set this recipe. Oh, I moved these, that's right. 40 plus 40, ouch, plus 20 plus 72 eventually. That's a lot. That is a lot. Intake. Are you not getting any ore? Wait. That's right. You're not getting any ore. You can only yield 60. Okay. In that case, I gotta do something different. Crap. I think that means putting a floor over here, but that also means I need more building blocks, which I don't have, because I need more xenophorite plates. So I'm gonna have to hoover some up. Definitely gonna need to make more of these. And I think I want to drill out some of this. And put another mining thing in here. Which means I'm going to need to make another one. And those cost... lots of stuff. Lots more xenoferrite. That's for sure. Now it's time to ramp up production. Maybe we should ease up on the research for a little while, just so that we can use some of the materials. little bit better. Yeah, we can go right there. And then I'm just going to actually run this directly into that belt, I think. The question is where to run it into, and I think right there is the place. So I think I will do another loader. And I will just take this belt like this. Like this. And loader, go right in there. And they just side load. I think it does have throughput, or like through belt priority. So anything coming down the belt will have higher priority than anything coming onto the belt this way, which is fine. That should help slightly for now. We're obviously going to need more, but that should help for at least for us a little while. Let's see. You should probably have more. You don't have any. We've got diddly and squat. Pick them up on the belt because we don't have any anyway. No, you've got some now. I'm probably going to have to redo this smelting line and actually make a smelting line. I was kind of hoping to avoid it, but I think I'm going to have to. Not that I was hoping to avoid it, but something. Okay. Because we're going to need to have... Well, I just did the math, but then I forgot it. 40 plus 72 plus 40 plus 20. 40, 40, and 20 is 100. 172. And we're currently only getting probably about 120. Yeah, less than 60 there. And, yeah, about 120. So we're going to even need more than 2 of those drawing maps. We need 3 of them. In that case, maybe I should just go ahead and start working on something bigger. Bigger yet. Take those steps out. Now we can't get up again. Time to go around. Bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's just do... Problem is bigger is expensive. I don't necessarily need to come over any further, more further than that. If I did something like that, that was literally all I had. Out of Technum too? Not yet. So if you thought about this differently, one belt can carry 160, which is like 3 of these, basically, or 2.5 of these. Maybe I should just make another one. Which means I need more materials. Specifically these. And then we want to do this probably a little differently than this. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that differently. But if we do a whole smelting line, then we have, say, a belt of ore coming out this way. And then we have space and 2 spaces for the... 1 space for the loader, 2 spaces for the smelters, a space for the loader again, and then plates going back in this way. And they can be sorted however we want. And that might be a better way to do this, sort of long term. Let's take this out. Let's take the other one out too. We'll have to hope we have enough stuff here to get by. I think we probably will. Once this all gets picked up and smelted, of course. And we can actually do the bulk delete for this too. Okay, let's go Control F, go from here. Not there. Not there. But here. And just do a couple high just to make sure that it clears everything out. And then we want to do another drone miner here. Nope, like this. But I want to make sure I do it right. And what I want to accomplish is... So I don't need these anymore. Either. What I want to accomplish is pulling it out of here. Looping it past this one. And then this one. Or combining them somehow. Could combine them. If we came this way with those two. We came this way with this one. Went this way. And then came out here. Guess I should just move this belt over. Just move this belt over. Control F. Oops. Click. There you go. Click, click. Control F. Click. Click, click. Click, click, click. I went a little too deep. The dwarves in Moria, I went too deep. And then we can do smelters. This would be better, I think. 3, 4. Can I make any more? Yes, I can. Let's make at least 2 more. That'll help. That'll be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. That'll be almost what we want. Almost. Not really. And then let's do 8. Here. I should have not done... Well, it's fine. And then you can go out here. It's better to have... I think it's better having this side for screen reasons. This will have to get moved. Slightly. And then this belt will come out. That's not a belt. This is a belt. This belt will come out this way. It could turn right away if we wanted it to. Maybe we want it to. Go to that splitter again. Here. Let's see. Here. And then this can go into there. And this one can go into that way to go over to there. These are outputs. That's not at all what I wanted you to do. Thank you. Make the rest of those that I can make right now. We can pull some of these out. Where am I at with Technum? I should go get some more Technum. I will have to walk the belt back, though, because I don't have steps on this side. Not anymore. There's a little bit of Technum stored up here. 300 or so. We definitely want 8 of these. That's 5. Let's do 6 for now. Wait, I already had the 6th one made. Stop. 6 for now. We'll get the 8. We'll get the 8 going in a little bit. Alright. I can't even dig through here, or walk through here. So I get for playing near the edges. There you go. Alright, so that'll be a little bit better. We'll just need to have a little bit more, and we can grab what we need out of these as we need it. For now. I should probably stash some of that in a bin, though, too. And then I'll have to decide if I want to do it, how I want to do it. If I want to do it with, you not have, oh, you don't have a loader. Guess I missed one. There you go. All right. Maybe that's better. Maybe not. Floor pieces. I want to put this way, I think. That's what I decided earlier. Go to there. Yeah, that's fine. And then do loaders. Oh boy. Bunch of loaders. Does that make all the parts? Nope, it makes one at a time. Okay, good. I like that. There. And there. Don't need this one. Don't put down extras, Wally. This is an output. I don't have Technum in here yet. On purpose. Totally on purpose. Second lane loader for that. And then you need to be these two, I think. Here. There. And then the second lane loader is here. Should actually start making some now, because you had some xenoferrite. You've made some belts. That's good. Thank you. No, don't do that. Give me that back. This is what I meant to do. Make some more belts. Okay. I need to transfer those two from one to the other. I was thinking about doing it direct here, but because I put that belt there, I can't. So I need to add some more space here. That's probably enough. Let's just go ahead and add more, because we're going to want to have boxes and stuff over here anyway for this, some of this stuff. So let's just do loader for this one. Loader for this one. You will connect across there like that. You're an output, and then you can go into there. You will output out to the front here. We need to have a couple of ramps. Up first. Down second. Belt. 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 Come on. What the heck? There we go. Output. I actually need two here. Input, input, and one more belt. That should do it there. And then these just have outputs, which I need one more loader for. And a bunch of belt. They go this way. Turn. And go back. And I like second lane loaders for those. There we go. That should take care of that. Two of those. Excellent. I end up with one extra loader. I don't know. Guess I could have waited. The old version of the game used to, like, remember... I love how these things press together. Used to remember what you chose, like, let them pop up as soon as they got made. This one does not. I think I liked it that way better, but that's okay. All right, I think this is good. I think. We just need to feed the xenoferrite in again. We obviously need to smelt more too, but we need to feed this in to get it started. See what's happening. Two more smelters. A few more of these. And some more floor pieces. Yes, I can. Unless two can get tucked under there. Up and over. One more belt here. And then I can build a few more of these just so that I have a place to walk and not die, hopefully. I should close this gap up at some point. I don't think I have enough stuff for it right now. We could try. Yeah, I don't have enough yet. It takes a lot of pieces. It's actually kind of deceiving how much it takes to fill in a space like that. Alright, you are making floor pieces. You've got them into magic little boxes there. You are taking in those pieces and... Do we not have conveyors on the conveyor? You're not getting enough xenoferrite plates. Maybe you will now, since we added a couple more smelters. But any more smelters, we would need to have actually a separate column, because we can only fit 160 on a belt, and that is 8 smelters. So we're kind of stuck there until we make another column. But that's a smelting column. This should basically be a full belt coming out of here, which means that you should actually not store up any. It should be completely full. Since this is not using very much, it's still using 40, but until it kind of gets everything backed up. But that means we have 120 coming this way. We need 130 something. So yeah, we need a little bit more. Just a little bit. We got plenty of floor pieces, though. I could actually have some of those if I wanted to. And maybe I do want to. Or maybe I don't, because maybe I want them to do this. But yeah, we would need another 2 smelters. No, another 1 smelter, actually, is all we need is another 1. Maybe that's actually what we should potentially do. This one gets backed up, because that one has weird priority. I remember that. There's no real defined logic to it, but effectively, one side will always get priority over the other. And until these are empty, which they're still emptying, they will not output. This one will not get any output, or have any output. So we could do 1 more smelter, or some small number of smelters for xenoferrite, maybe over here, or maybe pushing this belt to go further away, kind of thing, and just outputting it onto this belt even. That would actually be okay too. And then we could add another 20 onto this easily enough, or more. Although it's stopping now, so maybe it's okay. Do we have red science packs getting made? Yeah, you have 1. And you have 3. Okay, they're getting made. They're not getting made up to speed yet. But I think that's just a function of the lack of... Well, maybe not any more lack. But the lack at the time of xenoferrite plates. This is a little backed up now. Maybe not entirely, but close. Should have rotated that machine, so it's on this side like that one. Well, but that one's not, so that's not great. Let's make a couple of those little logistic boxes. These ones, little containers. We want to put one of them out here to take the surplus from this belt, and then we want to put the other one... Yeah, that doesn't fit. Crap. I was gonna put it out there, out here, or something, but I need a ramp which doesn't fit here. And that doesn't fit there. I planned this slightly wrongly then. Crap. Oh well. It's fine, that machine just won't run all the time. Probably better anyway. We could always make more belts, or we could just come over here and hit the button whenever we wanted them. Although it's going to store a couple hundred, so do I really need to store them up? Maybe not. I mean, that's got 192 in it. So we could always just come over and go, boom, and we got it. And now we can fill this in easily. Just like that. And we could almost link the to 2 platforms now. So the only problem with this idea is that this could, this intake could always suck this belt dry if it was using enough, and then these wouldn't get any, but that means we're just not feeding enough in. Because this can take 72, and this was only going to be 20 long term. This was going to be 40. So, yeah, we need 132. Yeah, we only have 120 on here. So that's what the problem is there. Let's do another smelter then. Let's just do this. Do it right. Get enough on this belt. Maybe even 2 smelters, just so we have some surplus potential for when we want to grab some plates to make our own stuff. And then we'll need obviously 4 loaders for that. And then this ore will have to split, so we need to have a conveyor balancer for that. We'll run a belt this way up and over, so we need a couple of ramps. And then it'll turn and it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Not that. Which means I need some more belts because I'm out. Can I go swipe some belts from you, or are you... Yeah, you got a few. Let's do the up and over. Don't have those made yet. Loaders. Okay. Let's do smelter now. Let's do here and here. And then we'll just go ahead and output these onto the belt, both of them, even though they are not both needed onto the belt. We'll just do it anyway. And then you there, and you there for the inputs. This one can go here. And then this can go like this. And like that. I did one too many. And then this can go like that. Ramps down first, okay, that works. And then up, there. And then delete this, delete that, and balancer, splitter, thingy, there. And you can have... Oh, gotta bridge the gap here. Gotta bridge it. That. I have a few of these for you. And you can get more. That'll work. So these will be filling in gaps. That's all their job will be, is filling in gaps. They did adjust the game now, so you can see every once in a while they like drop one to fill in the gap, and it shuffles them a little bit. That is to make sure we get belt compression. I really appreciate that, because that makes life a little bit easier. But you can see how they kind of appear almost inside the next one, and then they kind of balance themselves out. So that's one of the new kind of features of the game. And yes, they have it open now where we can see it, but also it works. And also it just, I mean, these are basically teleporting items down onto the belts. So what are you going to do? Complain about magic? It's fine. It is the way that it is. It's fine. How many rods are we needing here? 48 plus 2 times 16, that's 32, and 48 is 40. 80, I'm sorry. So we actually need more smelting going on over there. At least 1 more smelter, possibly 2, depending on how greedy I want to be. Probably 2 then. Give me all your money. And let's make another one. And then I need some more for smelting. And this should be fine. 60, 60, and 60 is 180. We're officially able to make 160, 200. And it varies a little bit depending on what those miners can actually output. But I think it's fine, because we're not going to be using it all constantly. And These might make a little bit more than 60 on average. It just varies a little bit, and we'll eventually get an upgrade for them. I don't know whether we have it in this version or not, but eventually we'll get an upgrade for them. We could do, let's see, basic steel making. We probably should do that. Logistic containers 2. Inventory size we could use. Conveyor tubes we could use. Explosives could be fun. Fire, ignium, ore blend, steel beams, crusher. Crushers were the 2x2 buildings. That's what were the 2x2s before. Alright. So, I'm wondering with myself now if I should raise that platform up by 2 levels or just step this one down. And I think I should just step this one down rather than go through the effort of raising that up by 2 levels. Let's bring this out this way though, because we're going to want to put a smelting column in there. And then we can do one of these like this. And then we can finish this one up. Did I get... No. That's fine. I was trying to avoid hitting that, but I'm just going to hit it. Oopsie. Oopsie. I did the wrong thing. There we go. And I think these need to be connected here. Or I do know they need to be connected there, rather. Otherwise, you won't get the power transfer. We need to be connected at least in one spot. So then technically we don't need this here anymore. This is all one big power network now. But hey, we'll get a little bit extra redundancy here. Or we could take this one down and do it all over there. Oh, I meant to put the stairs here. Let's do stairs here. There's no sense in not having stairs, right? We could disconnect this and let it run out and then just put the other burner here. Maybe that's a better idea long term. In that case, let's disconnect it right here. And we'll put the other one over here once that belt's empty and everything is hunky-dory. You can have those, though. So, we turn this smelter. What am I out of? Techno. We could do the same kind of setup. I may need to push that back a little bit more, but we can do the same kind of setup here as we did on the other side. At least... Well... I'm going to need to do more mining, though, too. Just do 2 for now. Take this up, and you can do the rest of that. We'll put the other one on this side, which means I'm probably going to drill this out. Go. Fill that hole in. Control F, and then go from there over to here. Pick it all up. Mining platform drone thingy can go over here. Output there. Output here. Belt this way for a little while. Belt this way for a little while. You could do the merger, but I think I'm just going to do... Actually, I should just do this right there. Right here? Yeah, that's a good spot. Good a spot as any. And then smelters. Put them on the... Point it at the far side like that. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Did I want 5 or did I want 6? Maybe it was only 5. This can come away a little bit. Just so I have the room to move. This can go... No, bring it back the other way. Bring it back this way. This can go here. And then like this. Actually, I probably would have been fine just leaving it where it was. It's fine. 5, so I need 2 more of these. Convenient. Output. Let's do inputs first. Input. 2, 3, 4, fall down. Haven't drained that belt dry yet. And then outputs. 2, 3, 4. And I put this one closer so I didn't have to run that belt all the way to the end there. But it would be fine if I hadn't. And I want a little bit more room here for obvious reasons. And then you need to have whatever I have left in my inventory there. How much? Not much stuff at all. 2 building blocks, or in 2 separate stacks for whatever weird reason. No xenoferrite plates. A bunch of technum and 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 100 technum. I don't remember what number I said earlier, but I think this was enough. Could do 1 more smelter, but we're just about there. It was 48 plus 2 times 16 is 80. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're at a stable base now. We just about have steel making done. It's going to unlock any moment now. And when it does, we'll have it, but we'll deal with that in the next episode. Here it is. So, thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you all then. Bye for now.